Hey guys, what's up? Sora here, back with another Shadowverse video, and today we're rushing towards Grandmaster, pretty much, and part of that journey is going to be this Ginger Rune deck. Now, you guys might remember the Tartman Ginger that I posted. That was pretty much a net deck, 100% copy, and I've decided to take Ginger Rune a lot more seriously, introduce it into my lineup, and so on and so forth, up until the next set comes in. Now, Ginger Rune has been recently classified as a top tier deck by multiple sources, and it's not hard to see why. It's very, very hard to combat when they plop down Ginger, pretty much. Ginger, right now, the only answer that will work universally would be Mutagenic Bolt, really. And even then, it's not... it's clunky, long story short. It's not the best answer, it is an answer. So it's a very, very solid deck for the time being. The solid game plan is, at least. But right now, this version of the deck is slightly different from, actually very different from what you have seen last time. There's a lot of versatility, I want to say, that's going around in this middle slot. And I'm not really sure what to run yet, so I decided, crazy idea is crazy, I'll run them all. So there's plenty of stuff in this deck that is just a lot of 2-ofs. I'm going to say this right now, this is not going to be the final version of the deck. Because right now this list is not necessarily unoptimal, it's just it doesn't work 100% of the time. Because it's very diverse, it's very scattershot. So for example, Stella is a new addition. And she's really useful, probably 3 out of the 5 drops that she gets. Pollux is really useful, Star Phoenix is really useful, Scorpius is really useful, and Venus and Andromeda have like uses, specific uses. And it's a lot of RNG too. And then Elta, which is honestly the place for Tartman in the more competitive lists. Elta is, of course, the anti-mirror matchup, as well as anti a lot of things, really, because of his evolve effect. So it's not really optimal in the sense that, oh, like this is the build I should run, but rather it's the most fun for me personally, just because I have all of these options. Like I have Lightning Lancer on 4, a single of. I have Lion Champion on 6, which is really, really good actually right now, given the abundance of Portal and Forest just keeping running weenies into you. So the fact that he keeps getting buffed up is really helpful against that. But yeah, over time we will optimize this deck. But for now, let's have fun with the toolbox. Let's get started. Alright, first game, we're up against Sword. And going first, that's good. Let's see. A-Bomb isn't as good going first. Although we already do have the Singer. So we already have the 2-3 play. If we didn't have this hand, I probably would not keep it. But since we do, I will. Just because this becomes a really good threat around 5-6. And you might need to board clear at that point. We will fall behind here. That's the problem. Because around those middle turns is where this deck is most awkward, and a lot of the good decision making comes out. Sometimes you have to inefficiently evolve, sometimes you can't even evolve at all. So that's the really interesting part of the deck, as well as the cool part, in my opinion. Right, let's see what he does here. Oh, Bladed Hedgehogs. Okay, a common trap that a lot of people fall into is that they don't trade into this immediately with their 2-2. I am 100% an advocate of trading into that immediately unless you can kill it right away. So I'm going to play the Pure Hearted, set that up, and I'm just going to trade into it. Like, this card can snowball out of control. You want it so that you will kill no matter what with this hand, and you're not concerned about the early game damage with this deck. You're concerned about late game. Okay. That's a good draw. Let's see. We have Hector next turn. That's 1, 2, 3 neutrals. I'm assuming Amy is gonna die, so I think Amy is the best play here. I'm really glad I got a single copy of Moon and Sun, by the way. I think it was during a random video opening. Super glad I got her. Okay, sure. That's actually smart against Ginger Rune. Very, very smart play here. I might have to evo the A-bomb, unfortunately. Because he becomes useless, pretty much. And I don't want to use that. Felice is also useless here, so yeah, this is straight evolution A-bomb. He played around it pretty fantastically. We will also play the Tart Man after this because we have 1, 2, 3. Risky, but he's likely our next play anyway, so.
Fear is the first step of worship.
Ready?
Yeah, that was smart. What he did. That was really, really smart to play him there. Or play her there. So the reason why I felt comfortable in playing that is because let's say we don't get a neutral next turn, I still kill this Juliet with the Felice. At the very least. So it's fine. Celia! Okay, yeah, see, this is the importance of having A-bomb. Okay, and then he's not gonna trade anything. That's good. You have no way of killing her, unfortunately. So we will have to draw first, probably, and then play Moon and Sun. Because we only have 1, 2, 3 damage. We can play Lion Champion here. But he has 2 Evo points. What can he play at 6? Let's see, what did he play already? If I was mid-sword, I would play on 6 probably Gawain. That'll be 6, 7, and I'll deal 1 damage to it. That doesn't really help. So I'd rather set up and try to get enough cards for A-bomb next turn. Vanguard actually helps here, but I don't know if I want to use the Evo. Well, we can, actually. You know what? That is a possibility. We can. Do we get punished by not clearing the board? That's the question. No, we'll just play Moon and Sun. I'm gonna play for A-bomb. Or at the very least try. Because we don't get punished by going wide yet. The Lancer doesn't come until turn 7. And I'd rather take advantage of Hector plus Vanguard. Yep, I figured. I figured that was coming. Okay. Eta will counter Arthur. That's something. Yeah, no, we can't Eta here. 1, 2. Yeah, we can. We can Eta here. It'll counter Arthur. It's a very risky Eta though. Very, very risky Eta. Because we abandoned the A-bomb plan at that point. Let's see what we draw first.
Did you want it?
Illusionist. 1, 2, 3. Let's try it.
On the warfield, a shining helmet. Twilight in a verse.
We might be in. It might be enough to disrupt the tempo. It just might be barely enough to disrupt the tempo. He'll probably have to play Lancer, which buys us time, really. Unfortunately, we don't have our win conditions yet. Because A-bomb is now out of the question. So this will probably be Lancer if I was him. Okay. Just a 4-4 and then rush probably into this. Barbarossa? I would assume it's Barbarossa.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
At your service. Phew,
Cool.
what a nail biter.
How do we punish this? Okay, that's 1 win con. Fortunately, we don't have a draw. I want to save the illusionist for later. Probably just Lion Champion into Paradise Vanguard? I really don't see a point in attacking. Or going face, really. Yeah. That's probably it. That's probably the best play I can make. Yep. Because again, this prevents Arthur. Well, not prevents, but makes it awkward at the very least. He has to spend an Evo point. Yep. Figured. Yeah, I made a lot of turns awkward for him. Long story short, that's all I was really able to do. This is probably Moon and Sun. Because it's better off we're better off casting Zeus at this point, hard cast. Just because we don't really get anything. Because he's gonna play Arthur. Did he already play... Yeah, he already played how many whites? So he has one more in hand. Black. He has a black in hand. So if he has a black in hand... I can still play the Ginger just to fill up the board. But just to put out a threat there. I have no way of refueling though. He's probably gonna run this in anyway. More than likely if he wants to 3-1, 5-3. Oh, +3/+3, yeah. Yeah.
Up to heaven with you.
I'm gonna swing. At this point, I am gonna swing. Because he's probably gonna get rid of this. More than likely. Either that or he just pumps up with the Sky Fortress. Sure. I figured. Another A-bomb. Well, it's Zeus time, I think. We don't really get hardcore punished by... Well, what is our... What's the biggest thing that has died on our side so far? Lion Champion, okay. So I can 5-5. No, but I feel like we're wasting Zeus at that point. How many Lancers has he used? I think he's used... only one so far. Yeah. Well, 4 cards in hand. If we don't attack now, we'll never attack. At this point, we have to attack. Probably gonna be Momo, though. I would assume he has an answer. Or Valzi. Actually, works against the Illusionist. That's a good answer against Illusionist. Probably gonna evolve. No evolve still. He wants to save that Evo for something. Grimoire's good. Let's see what we draw first, I guess. Because I'm gonna Illusionist here no matter what, I think. Because we need the ward on the board. Hopefully we draw into another Grimoire. Nope. This is good too. Hector is not good yet here. Yeah, we need to Illusionist. It's tempting to just Felice, but we need to Illusionist. Otherwise, we stand a chance of dying.
Watch these illusions.
Away, Bangless, withdraw.
I don't want this to... No, I don't want him to return more.
All right already. I surrender.
That is the downside of playing Grimoire, is that it goes against Moon and Sun, but I really didn't have a play there.
You and I, knight. My sword brings hope. It all ends here.
That trades.
Hope to light.
Yeah, that trades. Okay.
But why?
Okay.
Your heads held.
That's fine. I wasn't gonna do that anyway. More than likely here, again, it's Zeus. Honestly. Just trade there, and Zeus.
So this is the end game.
You might have enough though. Well, no, we have to trade here. Probably this. We do have to trade here. Because if he can somehow get rid of this, I don't want to die. Sure.
Romeo, I'm coming for you.
Arthur.
Before our eyes.
2, 4, yep. Wow. He doesn't want that, okay.
Your swords! Onward to victory! So far away.
Sure.
The gods have been outbribed at the speed of lightning.
Gonna trade here? Okay.
Let's go.
Line champion, 1, 2. Not enough. Yeah, we need to ginger. Ginger or we die.
Disaster, my only desire.
Away, Bangless One.
I've got to win.
On the warfield, a shining
Yeah, this is an all-in play. This is our only play at this point. Like any other play, we would die. Straight up. If he has any sort of skyship here, we are dead. Unfortunately, did not draw into any of our win cons. And that just happens with the deck. There is a high rolly nature of this deck, so I'm not that mad.
Don't get too carried away.
Valzi is so good.
The battle is fought.
Valzi is way too good of a card. Sleep forever.
I'm sorry.
I should have
Oh, what?
done this.
What? No! You gave up way too early! No! No! No, 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 I did not have an answer. Come on. I'm mad for him. Why would you do that? What? Alright, next up, we're up against Portal.
Let me
Portal, Portal, Portal.
I bring unto you serenity.
Going second. Ah, this is tricky. Zeus is way too late. Not against Portal, we might not even get there. A-Bomb is good, but without the draw effect in hand. A-Bomb is good going second. And he's probably our only way back, so we're going to need A-Bomb anyway. Okay. Need neutral draw. If we draw double neutral here, which is sweet is guaranteed. That's good. Which is sweet is guaranteed. Okay.
I'm actually flying.
These are my best work.
Might play the A-Bomb here, actually. Although, everyone and their mother knows that's a trap. Since we know we're playing Paradise, we're going to, we have no way of getting there, though. That's a problem. Yes. Since we are going Paradise, I feel like we should just trade this in. Yeah, I'll draw with the Grimoire. Moon and Sun. Unfortunate. We lose the Moon and Sun.
The next batch will be tasty.
That's a 1 out of 40 chance, guys. You only run one Moon and Sun in the deck. That's fine. Ooh, no turn 4? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 8 cards in hand, so Witch of Sweet is guaranteed.
These are my best work.
Cool. No turn 4, that's interesting.
Ready?
How can you expect up to heaven with you? The end of
The next turn we can probably set up the A-bomb plus another Paradise. Just in case he trades inefficiently here. Just in case.
I'll be your
Okay. Yeah, that play becomes better. Play becomes much better. Yeah, that play becomes much better. With an acceleration too.
begin. I won't flee from battle.
I might just straight trade A-bomb into... Huh. It's actually interesting. I can't grow aggro with just 3 cards in hand? Because his likely play next turn is this. And he'll be off Resonance. I can't grow... Yeah, I feel like I have to go aggro here. Because he's off Resonance. And I have a Lion Champion next turn. Or a Hector. Yeah, with 3 cards in hand and he's going to be off Resonance, yeah, we're going aggro.
You can't make me give up. I'll eat you up. No crying. Here goes. Someday. You might say I'm a genius. Sleep.
Pulls 1 in his hand. What's the other card though? That's the question. He has to trade both in. Buy a fab. Now he can get rid of both. Sure.
Preposterous.
Then drop 1? No, no drop 1. Okay. Sure, I'll take a free Lion Champion, why not?
Someday.
Need the draw effects though. Yep. Hawk Robbie
Not set to its
gets
counter.
2. Probably set up the A-bomb and the Singer at this point. I would say. That way we can trigger A-bomb next turn.
This song's for you.
By just running in the Singer. Makes no sense to Evo at this point.
Someday.
Because now he has to worry about this. Sure.
But why?
Yeah, has to worry about this. That's gonna pop next turn. Yep, figured.
Do you not fear me?
Sure.
The next batch will be tasty.
Meta production puts an analyzing artifact in hand. Probably gonna go just 6-2 unless A-bomb play becomes better. A-bomb play might be better. Yeah. Because we're gonna go 7-6. No, actually it's not. It's not better. I'm just gonna go Stella for the additional draw and then Lion Champion.
Do you know about Star's power?
I might Evo her at this point, honestly. I really see no reason to not Evo her at this point.
Time to play.
Because we're not gonna get Zeus until later. We want to get him down to a multiple of 5 by turn 10. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Actually flying.
No way to draw the artifact out of the hand. That's unfortunate. That turn 4 really hurt him. Yeah, it just allowed me to set up. That turn 4 really did hurt him.
Now why don't you fight for real?
Alright, next game. We're up against Dragon. Okay. Dragon.
Let me hear
More than likely Ramp Dragon. If it's Ramp Dragon, I don't like that matchup personally. I just don't. Tempting to keep the Ginger, especially going second, but I don't think so. Yeah, this isn't a good hand at all. You need something better. And A-Bomb isn't as good in the Dragon matchup. He's a good threat, but Dragon doesn't go wide, they go deep. So you need better answers. Get the Ginger back anyway. Okay. Only one neutral in hand though, so Felice isn't going to be as effective. We need the draw effects right now, pretty much. Good. Both draw effects. That's great. So we have a 2 and a 3 at the very least. Might even play the Grimoire, that way Felice has a better chance of becoming relevant. Especially because I'm playing the Happy Pig right now. Yeah, we'll probably play Grimoire. Grimoire is a rune card, Singer is a neutral card. You want more firepower for Felice. Okay, good. Probably still going to be Singer next turn, but this card is so good now. Because essentially I have done no damage to him. That's essentially it. And have to wait for overflow before that card stops to matter. And by overflow, that's what he wants. So, can I get rid of it without playing anything? Probably better to do the Reader? Then evolve the Singer. Feel like that's a trap. Yeah, that's a trap. I will gladly take the 4 damage here, I think. Although there is the Dragon Newt play that I have to be worried about, huh? Yeah, there is the Dragon Newt play. Yeah, Dragon Newt punishes me hard by doing that. Unfortunate, but I think I'll have to evolve Paradise Vanguard into a 4. Yeah. Or I can choose not to play him and just evolve this. If we're playing for the long game anyway. But I feel like that's such a waste, but I'm wasting the Evo anyway, I guess.
Ready? Time to go the happy
Caster. Caster's okay. Caster is okay. I won't go out of my way to trigger the last words effect, but Caster's okay. The reason why I didn't play the Paradise Vanguard, by the way, is because I wanted as much power on here. I have no idea what he's about to play. It could be Sybil, it could be anything. Is he gonna just Dragon Life Blade, get the overflow? Yep.
Dragon Life Blade.
There's a lot more where that
Okay.
came from.
I see justice through.
I wish we got Pollux. Pollux would have been better here, but that's a part of the RNG. Zeus is okay. I think Caster is actually Oddly enough, caster's not bad here. But I think I have to play the Felice, but she's our only big target thing. Caster might be the play here, because he's at 8, so it will likely be some sort of. It's not going to be a board wipe. At the very least, we can guarantee the trade because we summon another caster. Oddly enough, I can Evo. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I think this makes sense to me. This is my first time playing with a card, believe it or not. So I think that makes sense to me. The fact that he replaces itself. So he's forced to kill it right now. It's not going to be Frenzy Drake, that I'm going to regret that. So I think that's a fair play. Because I want to set up the Pure-Hearted next turn. Because we need to draw into Ginger. Having a 2-3 on the board will help with that. White Breath. So he wants Frenzy to be really, really good next turn. Sure. We will 100% trade. But let's draw Pure-Hearted first. I think we have enough. But I'll just drop Pig at this point, I think. No, I actually drop Paradise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have the win con in hand already, but we don't want to overdraw too much. Because he's gonna Frenzy Drake regardless.
Like this. That's it for now.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully this becomes a 7. Yup. Yup. Good. Felice is a straight trade. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
I've got to win.
And we have enough for Pure-Hearted plus Hector next turn, so we'll just drop that. Gonna flag, makes sense. And Blazing Breath, that's a lot of control. And Waters of the Orca. Okay, so he's looking for Lindworm pretty much at this point. Grimoire into Hector makes sense. Kill this with the thing. Do I worry about the 2 damage? Probably, because it'll probably be Frenzied Drake anyway, so yeah. Good. Okay.
On the warfield, a shining helmet.
Then we have Eta. I believe we drew into an Eta? No, we did not draw into an Eta, so we can't prevent any incoming. But if he plays something big here, we can Tartman it. Except Frenzy Drake, that doesn't make sense. Sure. So that's 7 cards. It's a lot. He still might have the counter to Ginger next turn, though. Not be surprised. Like, ideally, we draw into the Eta. We draw to the Eta board, then we should be good. Okay.
Ready to witness my true strength?
Alright. No, he wants to do as much damage to the board. So we're forced to Evo to Isra. Oh! Let me show you guys a trick. I'll show you guys a trick. Okay. I'll show you guys a trick. This is actually exciting. I'll show you guys a trick. So we'll do this. Yeah, this will be interesting. Okay, this might be a bad thing to do, but we will do it for the sake of science.
Time to play. Wither in the shadow hexes.
I am the Father, the God of all. I am the Father, the God of all. I am the Father, the God of all.
Fighting is so sorrowful.
Oh, yep, it works.
Victory is a testament to your strength.
Oh, yep, that works. I learned that on Reddit. Thank you to Drinial. Alright, let me explain what happened there. So, Ginger reduces the cost of every card coming into play into 0. That's her fanfare effect. Her other effect is that any other card coming into play while she's in play is going to have its can't attack leader clause, right? What I did there is I reduced the cost of everything in my hand into 0 first, and then ran it into suicide pretty much by evolving her. What that allows is for me to run the Zeus without the no attack leader clause into play, but still with a 0 cost. It's actually very asinine how that works, but it works. So yeah, I learned that there's not a lot of times where that tech will really matter that much. That was essentially a win more in my eyes, but it does allow you to end the game a turn earlier, which is extremely valuable, and it can be the clutch out that you need at some point. So yeah, no, that was good. I'm glad I got to showcase that in a video, actually. I'm really happy about that. Alright, so that is my first attempt at the Ginger Rune deck of my own brewing. I really don't know yet where I'm going to take this deck. After I think I played 7 games, I think I only won 3 or maybe 4. A long story short, it was a 50-50. I think definitely 3 Isra and 3 Zeus is still debatable at this point. I have seen lists that just run 2 Isra, 3 Zeus. I have also seen lists that run 3 Ginger, because she is that powerful of a win con right now. So I'll have to mess with the proper brewing here. Lion Champion is great, although he's only great in certain matchups, I feel. With A-Bomb still being awkward, I might run back the Stellas so that A-Bomb becomes more consistent, really, in place of the champions. I just found that, not Stella, sorry, Sammy. I just found that Sammy was a little bit, like, you draw cards for both opponents, so I feel like she was really not a great card, especially in the mirror. Like, in the mirror, you're just giving your opponent free cards, which allows you to trigger their A-Bomb. It has hilarious effects against Portal because it can mess with their resonance, but that's about it. So I'm kind of iffy on Sammy. I like Stella just because she adds spice to the game, honestly. It's not a brainless climb. Like, I feel like every game is fresh. So I do like Stella as a card. As a competitive card, has its uses. You saw Caster earlier, and that definitely helps play against, like, board wipes. Even a small 2-3 body on the board will matter. Tartman I like from a personal preference because he's a tempo card. He didn't work earlier, but he can. Elta we didn't see in action earlier, so yeah, there's a long story short, there's a lot of optimization more in this deck that I need to tinker about. I'm gonna look at more lists online to see what they run, any interesting choices, any like validations that they make in write-ups and stuff like that. But for right now, I feel that this deck is alright to run in ladder. Again, it's not the optimal version of the deck by any means, but it is the most fun for me. I like Toolbox decks a lot, and this definitely has everything. Moon and Sun. Like, the most important part of this deck is just the draw, and with 10 draw engines, it's good but maybe we need 12. That's pretty much my first change, is whether we run 10 or 12 draw engines. But yeah, that's about it for now. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Sora, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.